When Sarah and her husband, Mark, moved into the old Victorian house on Hollow Creek Road, they were thrilled to escape city life. The price was suspiciously low, but the realtor blamed it on the age and creaky charm. Sarah didn't mind the occasional groan of the wood or the smell of dust, until the whispers began. At first, it was faint. Soft murmurs late at night, like distant conversations muffled by walls. Sarah assumed it was just the house settling, but the whispers grew louder, clearer. They always came at the same time. 3:12 a.m., and always from the walls near the nursery. She pressed her ear against the drywall one night and froze. A voice whispered, "Don't let it out." Chills raced down her spine. She flipped the light on, but nothing was there. Just silence. Mark dismissed it as stress. "Old houses make noise," he said, but Sarah knew better. The next night, she left her phone recording by the wall. In the morning, she played it back. Static. Then a rasping whisper. "Help us. It's watching." The whispers became screams. Not loud, but desperate. Trapped. Sarah began to see things. Shadows slipping across the hallway. Figures reflected in mirrors that weren't there when she turned around. Their baby daughter, Emily, cried every night at the same time, screaming toward the walls as if begging them to stop. Desperate, Sarah ripped open the drywall near the nursery, following the sound. What she found made her gag. Behind the insulation was a hidden room, sealed shut from the inside. She pried it open. Inside, the walls were scorched black. Symbols, crudely carved, covered the floor. Old, blood-stained restraints were bolted to the wall. A rotting cradle sat in the corner, and on the far wall, scratched deep into the wood, were the words, "It lives in the walls." That night, the house came alive. The whispers turned into screeching. Doors slammed, lights exploded. Mark was dragged down the hallway by unseen hands, claw marks ripping down his chest. Sarah grabbed Emily and fled, but the house wouldn't let them leave. Every door led back to the nursery. Every window showed only blackness. Sarah screamed, clutching her daughter as the walls seemed to breathe, bulging inward with each whisper. A voice, guttural and ancient, roared. She broke the seal. Then, silence. She awoke outside, Emily safe in her arms. The house, a pile of smoking ash. Firefighters found no cause for the fire, no signs of entry. Just one eerie thing. Inside the rubble, untouched by flame, was a baby's cradle, and scrawled in soot on the sidewalk were the words, "It still whispers."